Ready, get set, because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
And boom, we are live. How's everyone doing on It's 420 Somewhere podcast, guys? And what you've stumbled into is the craziest, the Jediest, the wildest 420 countdown show ever, guys. We count down to 420 Monday through Friday, every day, Monday through Friday. At 410, guys, we go live and we get into a whole mess of trouble in the meantime. Happy May the 4th, everybody. That's right. May the 4th be with you. You guys know we're big Star Wars fans on the show. And we're gonna get into it, guys. We're gonna get into some Star Wars madness, guys. We get into all sorts of stuff. We're talking Movie Monday, Paranormal Tuesday, Weed Wednesday, and today is True Crime Thursday. And in honor of Star Wars, guys, and in honor of May the 4th, we are looking at the death of Grand Moff Tarkin. That's right. He's an admiral. He's the head general. He's the main guy in Star Wars: A New Hope. It wouldn't be episode 1. I guess it would technically be episode 4. But you guys know the 77 version. Yeah, the 77. And then he makes a bunch of appearances later on too, guys. So we are going to sit down like he's a real man, and we're going to look into his death, who would benefit from it. Did he escape? Is he chilling on an Argentina-like planet after the explosion, much like the Nazis did? What? Nazis and the Empire? What do the two have to do together? What? Think about that, guys. Think about that. Oh, man. So we're going to get into that, guys. And today, for the top 5 at 420, for the top 5 epic fails, guys, we got the top 5 epic fails from Disneyland and World. We are talking, you know how they do that show where they bring the kids on with the lightsaber? We are talking those fails, guys, when kids go rogue and all sorts of chaos ensues. I'm excited about that. Oh, man, guys, there's still time. There's still time. I know I keep dragging it out. They're like, what are you doing, Brian? But there's still time to get in on these giveaways, guys. Internet was being a freaking pain in my behind yesterday, so we didn't get to go live for the Blow watch party. So we are going to actually be doing that one over, guys. And I'm thinking maybe I was going to try to do it tomorrow, but my birthday weekend's coming up, guys, and my girlfriend has a big plan, take me out of town. So why don't we say Monday or Tuesday, whatever's going to work best for everyone. I'll throw up a poll and let you guys decide. But on that show, guys, we're going to be giving away this Cheech and Chong. So there's still time. Hashtag 420. That comes with a bunch of swag, a bunch of shirts, and a bunch of stuff. Well, one shirt and a bunch of stuff, weed socks, you name it, guys. And then on that party, we're going to be giving away the autograph, guys, from George. The man, the myth, the legend. The man the movie was made after, the biggest drug smuggler on this side of Kentucky, guys, our buddy George. And then we're going to have an Exorcist watch party on the 17th, guys, and we'll be giving away this Ellen Ditties autograph. She's Satan. Not literally, but she plays Satan in the movie, guys. And then also tomorrow we'll be giving away the Aliens pack, guys. So hashtags Aliens. And then there was another one. Hashtag 420, hashtag Exorcist hashtag. Just hashtag it up, guys. Hashtag it up. All right, I want to get into these fails, man, because this is pretty good. These are hilarious. All right, guys. So these are the top 5 epic fails of the day for May the 4th, guys. These are the top 5 epic Star Wars theme park fails. All right, let's see this. Theme park show fails. All right, and boom goes the dynamite. That's right. Top 5 at 420. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Save some green on some green.
You have all only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training.
Oh, yeah, that kid looks like a troublemaker.
Vader, you are wasting your
That kid
time.
has
None of these
ADHD
students
written
will ever
all
turn to
over
the
him.
dark side.
Oh, here he is. Let's see.
Join me. It is the only way.
The only way to the dark side, Vader. Now activate! Activate! The Sith Academy's not here. You have 2 choices. You can stay and fight, or you can go to the back of the line. Choose wisely. It's up to you. Go to the back of the line and think about it.
Aw, that's kind of a bummer. Oh, that's kind of a guy was a jerk. Oh, look at this kid. Woo! That kid freaking, oh, damn, check this kid out. It wasn't his first time around a lightsaber. I teach this in class 3. And he goes right for him. Look at that. He ain't messing around. All right, number 3,
I'm
guys.
not versed with the Force or whatever you call it.
Today version with a weapon of a Jedi Knight. Which is what, students? That is correct. A lightsaber.
My Force is that. Beautiful, isn't it? Let us know where to go, and I will make sure that those guns are ready to go.
Oh, a guy dressed up like the Emperor to go to Disneyland.
Cut to the other side. Cut to the leg. You're doing great. Cut to the same leg. Cut to the other side. Let's finish him off. Cut to the head.
Oh.
Yeah, but she's like this many years old, so get
Vader talking some trash, man. All right, number 1, guys.
He wants you to turn to the dark side. What do you say?
He said yes.
No. What does he say? What do you say? Good answer. Activate. Your shoulder. 2 hands. Okay. Stop. Stand on your position right here. All right. 2 hands on your lightsaber. Listen to my voice. I'll call out the combination. All right. He's not a pinata. Okay?
He's not a pinata.
Stand over the leg. Hit the leg. Good duck. Good stand. Leg again. 2 hands on the leg. Head. Very good. You might want to see episode 3 again, young lady.
You might want to see episode 3 again, youngling. That's pretty good. That was a good line. Oh! Ooh, got the kid in the head. Oh, that kid got a black eye. And we got a little mini Vader.
This is a very weird planet. All right. Are you ready? Let's do this. Activate. All right. Cut to the shoulder. Good. Same leg. The other leg. And cut to the head.
Oh, Vader.
Wait. You've intimidated them. Use a force push. Good. Again. Excellent.
Oh, that was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. All right, guys, we're counting down to 420, and I want to know what you're getting into. I got a spot on my shirt, and it's bugging me now. Looks like I'm leaking breast milk. I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. But what I do know, guys, is we got the Heisman. I picked up some Heisman, guys. This is freaking pretty fire. This is a Dale Bernhardt Junior. Yeah, man, this is a little more, not that, you know what? That's like $20. $20. What am I saying? High end. $20, man, and it is good. I think it's coming in like 30%. 32%. You guys know I threw on my crumble, my fire crumble, some diamonds, guys. And that's what I'm getting into on this 420. What are you guys getting into? Blow up those comments. You don't have to be smoking. You could be drinking. You could be eating. You could be lounging in a hammock. Whatever you do to relax, that's what 420 is about, guys. So blow up those comments, kick back, relax, and let's get into it, guys. It's 420. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. All right, guys. Now it really looks like I cleaned it up, and now it really looks like I'm leaking out of my boobie. All right, guys. How was your 420? The things you notice when you're high. Oh, my God. That's all I'm going to be able to see now. That's it. Cross my heart. Hope to die. All right, guys. We're getting into this True Crime Thursday today, guys. We're sticking with the Star Wars theme. We ain't going nowhere. We are looking at Grand Moff Tarkin, the grandest mall of them all, is what is what they say, guys. We're looking at his death on this True Crime Thursday. Boom, 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 boom. All right, guys. We are going to be looking at this as a true crime. Who benefited? Could he have gotten out? Did he live? Is he chilling on an Argentina-like planet? You know that if you guys don't know, Argentina took in a lot of Nazis. I think Hitler kind of had it all lined up. A lot of people say Hitler escaped to Argentina and lived a good life after that. I don't know. That's the one for Paranormal Tuesday. Get into those conspiracies over there, guys. But let's get into this True Crime Thursday, guys. We are looking at the death of Grand Moff Tarkin. Turn this down a little bit. That's right, guys. Some say the grandest mall of them all. Moff. Oh, it's Moff. Grand Moff Tarkin. I'm the worst. All right, it's Grand Moff Tarkin, guys. Some say craziest Moff of them all. See how I saved that? All right, guys. Let's get into this. All right. The death of Moff Tarkin, a true crime story. Moff Wilhoff Tarkin was a high-ranking member of the Galactic Empire and one of the most feared men in the galaxy. He was known for his ruthless tactics and willingness to do whatever it takes to maintain control. But on the day of the Death Star's destruction, Tarkin met his own demise in a violent explosion that left many wondering what really happened. This is the story of the events that led to the death of Moff Tarkin, the investigation into the circumstances surrounding it. Yep, that is right, guys. There's a lot of different circumstances. We're going to be getting into the rebels, those damn rebels. and everything they did, guys. As you know, they can't leave well enough alone, guys. All right, the background on this, guys. Moff Tarkin was a key figure in the Empire, and his leadership played a significant role in the construction and operation of the Death Star. He was present on the station during its destruction at the Battle of Yavin, where it was destroyed by Luke Skywalker's X-Wing fighter. Tarkin's death was a major blow to the Empire, and the circumstances surrounding it have remained a mystery for decades, guys. Some allude that the Rebel Alliance could be behind it all. All right, this investigation, guys, we're going to be looking into. The investigation of Moff Tarkin's death was led by Grand Moff Tarkin, who was tasked with finding out what really happened on the Death Star that fateful day. Tarkin was a loyalist to the Emperor and had personal vendetta against Tarkin, so there were concerns about the bias of the investigation. However, the Emperor insisted that Tarkin conduct the investigation personally, and so the investigation began. All right. The investigation uncovered a number of key details about the events leading up to the destruction of the Death Star. It was determined that the station was destroyed by a small group of rebel fighters and that Tarkin was killed in the resulting explosion. But the investigation also revealed there were other factors at play that contributed to the disaster. The rebellion involvement. The investigation found that the Rebel Alliance had been planning the attack on the Death Star for some time. They had stolen plans for the station and were able to find a weakness in its design that they could exploit. The attack itself was carried out by a small group of Rebel fighters, including those dastardly Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. So let's talk about that, guys. Leading up to this, some say, a lot of good undercover agents lost their lives getting the plans for the Death Star, guys. It was a big battle trying to get those. There was a lot of back and forth. It ended up being the daughter of one of the designers of the Death Stars. Yeah, can you believe that? That was abandoned. And she was an orphan, had to fend for herself. She joined a bunch of rebel causes, different ones, some led by from radicals. And she ended up finding out about it. The father reached out to her, and she found out about this weakness. And she joined up with a ragtag group of rebels to try to exploit, this one weakness that some say he left in there on purpose, because this was such a great freaking weapon. And let's talk about the weapon. What kind of madman that Moff Tarkin must have been. This weapon, this Death Star that you hear about, it's been known to destroy planets, guys. This is a planet killer. And, they demonstrated the power of it, and destroyed a entire planet, Alderaan. Princess Leia's home planet. And yeah, there you go, Princess Leia's home planet. And there was a lot of rumors of torture, a lot of rumors of just freaking not abiding by treaties and stuff, that the Empire was just running rogue. I don't know what to say about that, guys, but every time you have something great, there's a group trying to fight against it. So apparently, the group of rebels ended up by uploading the plans right before the planet exploded. They were actually on that planet. It was that test run. They ended up getting it to the Rebel Alliance, and the Rebel Alliance then utilized it at the Battle of Yarman. Sorry, guys, Yavin. I keep wanting to say Yavin. Tibet. I don't know. That was the whole thing. Opposition, the hold back the forces, and so they could go in and expose that one little bit. All right. So the investigation found that the Rebel Alliance had been planning the attack on the Death Star for some time. They had stolen plans for the station and were able to find a weakness in its design. That they could exploit. The attack itself was carried out by a small group of rebel fighters, including Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. Last I heard, he was a smuggler. I don't know what he's getting involved in this stuff for. The investigation revealed that Moff Tarkin had been warned about the threat posed by the Rebel Alliance, but had dismissed the warnings as idle chatter. Get a little too big for your britches. And, he's hearing things. Yeah. So that's the rebuilding of the Death Star there, guys, after it was completely destroyed. But he dismissed the warnings as idle chatter. He believed the station was impervious to attack, and the Empire's control over the galaxy was absolute. The compliance proved to be his downfall. Now, guys, in the midst of all this, there's a Lord involved. He's the Emperor's right-hand man, and you guys might have heard of him. He's the Man in Black. Some call him Lord Darth Vader. That's right. What's his role in all this, guys? The investigation also uncovered the role played by Darth Vader in the events leading up to the destruction of the Death Star. It was revealed that Vader had been in communication with his son Luke Skywalker. I don't believe there's any confirm about that, but we will see where this goes. During the battle over the Death Star, oh, wait a minute, and attempted to convince him to join him. Could it be a little mind control action, guys? How could that play out? However, Vader's role in the destruction of the station was less than clear. You got rebels like Han Solo, Luke Skywalker. How did Vader play into this? The investigation found no evidence to suggest that Vader had played a direct role in the attack, but his association with Skywalker raised questions about the Empire. True that. The destruction of the Death Star and the death of Moff Tarkin had a profound impact on the galaxy. It marked a significant victory for the Rebel Alliance and a major setback for the Empire. The investigation into Tarkin's death raised questions about the leadership of the Empire and the role played by Darth Vader in its affairs. Also, how could a group of rebels, a small group, have such a significant role in such a destruction of such a magnificent station? In the end, the investigation was inconclusive, and many questions remained unanswered. But the death of Moff Tarkin marked a turning point in the Galactic Civil War and set the stage for the events that would follow. In conclusion, guys, the death of Moff Tarkin was a tragic event that had a far-reaching consequence for the galaxy. While the investigation into his death raised more questions than answers, it was clear that it was the rebels that played the biggest role in this all, guys. So let's get into some of the conspiracies about this. Some people say Darth Vader didn't care for his role kind of underneath him, that Grand Moff Tarkin would kind of challenge him. No one challenges Vader, guys. You know this. Could Vader have set him up, to his untimely demise, guys? There's also rumors that Moff Tarkin used an escape pod and escaped to an Argentina-like planet where they welcomed the Empire, where he lived out the rest of his days with a beautiful young bride and bitter about the loss, but knowing what the future held for the Empire, he was happy with his station in life. Could that have happened, guys? Or is it like we said, the freaking station exploded, Moff Tarkin was in there, boom, dead as a doornail, The legacy of Moff Tarkin, what is it going to be, guys? What is this legacy? Is it a global leader? Is it a man accused of torturing people? Is it a mastermind that built a freaking planet-size destruction battleship, if you will? What is his role? What is he going to be remembered as? A monster or a game changer? You guys make the call on this May the 4th, True Crime Thursday, guys. Was he the emperor's lapdog? We don't know. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered, guys. Hey, if you guys like this content and you want to see more, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button, guys. Blow up those comments. If you're watching this on the live chat, do me a favor and blow up those comments. Rosie, what are you doing? Rosie the dog, freaking bulldog in a china shop, guys, knocking everything over. Yeah. Anyway, blow up those comments, guys. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button for me. Oh man, this was a good one. I like this one. Hey, if you guys like this content, make sure you check out our morning show, 7:10 a.m. Guys, this morning we looked at the most expensive Star Wars toys of all time. I was surprised. Some of the ones I had as a kid worth quite a bit of money. Ones that my kid had, we never had that one. Worth quite a bit of money. Never even heard of old Yak Face. 1,000 Bones, man. But I guess the holy grail would be this 1970 unpainted L-Lock rocket fire Boba Fett. This was a prototype that the rocket actually fired, coming in at about $236,000, guys. There's only 3 known in existence. How cool is that one? And then your normal 79 Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, 12 grand. Or not Return of the Jedi, I'm sorry. Empire Strikes Back. And then who remembers the movie or the cartoon series Droids? You got this guy who's super rare, coming in at 60 grand. So now you know what to look for down at the yard sales, guys. Make sure you're hitting up our morning show, man. It's hilarious. We get into a lot of live talk, a lot of good fun, reminiscing, a lot of good wise ass talk. We do line of the day for the smartest comment of the day, guys. And yeah, make sure you're hitting us up, guys. We have a great community. Great following, and just great times. All right, guys, may the 4th be with you. Make sure you check out dailydank.com, and I'll be seeing you guys in the morning. Oh, check out the newest show, Stoned and Scared. Let me know what you guys think of it. All right, we'll check you out later. Check you later.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.